people come in with over and over again. It's very difficult to get to the bottom of them, but when we're dealing with these people in clinic, there's a couple of key things that we look out for that really help to get to the bottom of headaches, and actually 5 top tips to help you try and get to the bottom of your headaches and actually get you moving forwards as well. So tip number 1 is trying to identify what the triggers are. So identifying what the triggers are for headaches and identifying what the triggers are for migraines is actually really important. Now this can be very difficult to do, so it's something that we'd often advise you to do along with a healthcare practitioner such as your GP, or even doing some research on Google to find out what the common triggers of headaches are, and then trying to isolate what they are and trying to avoid them. So that's tip number 1. So tip number 2 is to not get too dehydrated. Dehydration is probably one of the biggest causes of migraine and headache triggers that we see inside the clinic, and it's something that we try and avoid as much as possible because it's so easy to avoid. Making sure you're eating foods which actually have fluid within them. So fresh fruits and vegetables full of fluid. You'd never know because we normally talk about the vitamin and nutritional content of it, but actually a lot of it is water content as well. So making sure you're topping up on those, as well as the obvious drinking the water, the Evian or whatever it might be, and try not to avoid the increasing plastic bottles if possible at the same time as well. It's very important to be conscious about the environment as well as looking after ourselves as well. Tip number 3 is really to try and get to the bottom of what's causing you a problem by making sure you relax and get enough sleep as well. It can be quite stressful situation having headaches and migraines on a regular basis, so getting to the bottom of what's causing it and putting that aside to be able to get a good night's sleep, because that actually will drive a few of the problems themselves as well. So if you don't sleep well, if you sleep too much, or if you sleep too little or is broken sleep, you can contact your GP about getting some advice about having a sleep study done, which can be really important just to track the quality of your sleep throughout the night time to try and get the best results possible with your sleep as well, so you wake up feeling refreshed in the morning as well. Some people don't need much sleep, some people need a lot of sleep, so it's completely individual, and it's really important that you kind of learn about what makes you tick and what doesn't make you tick as well, so you can get to the bottom of that, because that will only end up with kind of your body kind of crying out for problems as well. Regular exercise. So regular exercise can be a massively important thing to consider. Too much exercise or too much high intensity exercise can actually be quite detrimental if you've got problems such as high blood pressure, which might be triggered to give you a headache in that kind of situation. So it's really important that you understand kind of what's the best type of exercise for you. If you've not done exercise in the past, starting off with a nice gentle exercise program to do on a regular basis might be a great way of starting off that journey with exercise. Making sure you're looking after your diet as well, that's massively important when you're considering starting exercise, but also looking after your headaches and trying to get to the bottom of that. If you found some of the stuff useful today and you'd like to talk to someone about some more detail about getting to the root of what's causing your headaches, we work with the National Migraine and Headache Centre based in London. So if you'd like some help from a specialist, if it's not ourselves, we can refer you on to get some help. I'll put a link in the description box below. Please just click on there, book in to see one of our specialists, and we'll be more than happy to talk you through the process of how to get referred and how to access that fabulous centre, and also our fabulous range of practitioners to be able to help you out. Hopefully that's been useful, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Take care, bye bye.